Hi everyone, it's Lauren and welcome back to another in my series of walks through London. I have a very special video for you today. We're going on a book lovers tour through all different bookshops in London. So to help me with this, I have recruited Jean from Bookish Thoughts.
We're going to go look at all the books, buy all the books.
Yeah, and then read all the books.
And then read all the books.
Probably not read all the books, let's be
today.
honest. Just pile them up and then look at them later. So we're starting today in King's Cross, and inside, if you want to do a little bit of a detour on this walk, there is platform 9 3/4, where you can have your picture taken and go in the Harry Potter shop. But following on from here, we're going to go to the British Library and the Wellcome Library, which I've never been in before, so that'll be exciting. We're going to take a route down through, let's hit all the bookshops that we're going to see. We're going to try and do Gay is the Word, Persephone Books, the London Review Bookshop, Forbidden Planet, Bookmarks, Foils, and then we're going to take a journey down Charing Cross Road to where all of the second-hand and antiquarian bookshops are, so any amount of books, and some of the other bookshops in Cecil Court. Probably stop for some lunch in Covent Garden. Thank you.
This is what you do.
For the demonstration. This isn't a very, very long walk. But we do hit a lot of different bookshops.
We need time to pause in our bookshops.
And as always, I'll leave links to all of the places we visit in the description box below, along with a link to the map of the walk that we're doing, so you can follow along if you'd like to. If you'd like to join us.
A bookshop crawl walk. You'll want to come.
Oh, what a beautiful morning! Oh, what a beautiful day!
Zeus had many women, both mortal and immortal. Just for a little fact for your walk, this building, these sculptures are based on the Caryatids from the Athenian Acropolis, which is part of a temple on the Acropolis called the Erechtheion, and it has these same women as columns on it, and these have been modelled after the Caryatids. That's my fact, basically.
Lovely.
Plagiarism.
We love facts. It started raining. It's been raining. It's going to be raining all day.
Yeah, perfect British bookshop day.
Exactly, but we've got our hoods and we've got our umbrella, so we'll be fine. We'll just have to protect the camera. So the British Library and the Wellcome Library are all on the same road, on Euston Road, and now we're going to go back on ourselves and down towards Gay is the Word.
get this?
Oh, that was, yeah, so these are the books in my bag, like, tote bags for this year. I just got sent one by Books in My Bag.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, I don't know where you find them.
That's the new
The
one.
ones we got
Oh,
were the other ones.
yeah, because they always do a couple
Which
of
they're
them.
fine.
But these are like the big
those
ones,
are-
yeah.
It's like you blend in with it.
What?
It's like you blend in, like you're part of their branding. To shelter from the rain and have some cake and some lovely hot apple juice and some coffee in the London bookshop. So we thought we'd show you what books we've bought so far, because we have bought some books.
I've only bought one so far.
Oh, okay, well I've bought two.
I am going to buy more, like I can promise.
So we both bought books in Gaze the Word and these amazing postcards.
Oh, that's so much
which we liked. Well, what did you get, Jean?
So I got Zami, a new spelling of my name, a mythobiography by Audre Lorde, which is Audre Lorde's autobiography. It's Penguin Modern Classic. I really like the cover.
I also got some Audre Lorde. This is just by coincidence, but this is a very pretty book. So I got Your Silence Will Not Protect You, which is a collection of all of her, it says her most important like poetry, speeches and essays. It's exciting because
Including the master's tools.
will not dismantle the master's house. Yeah, that's the one I've read before. So I read a small Penguin Modern Classics version of that. So this, I'm really excited for this. I'll read a little bit more about her.
I like that this has got poems in it as well. That it's not just necessarily like,
There's a bit of everything, and it looks like there's like interviews in here with her as well, like interview transcripts. Yeah, that's interesting. And then also in London Review, I picked up Melmoth by Sarah Perry, which comes out today. Oh no, not today. It was Thursday. It came out. Wasn't it?
Yes, but this week.
Came out Thursday this week, and she's the author of The Essex Serpent, which I really, really loved, and it's a new one.
I love that cover.
I know, it's beautiful, and it's a signed copy. Win.
What I've really like to come away with today is a comic book, a fantasy novel, and maybe something radical out of bookmarks.
Okay, well that's exciting. I think you'll find one in bookmarks. Well, that's lucky because we're going to go to bookmarks next. You won't know what you're saying, so I don't know if you'll agree with the message or not. Okay. What's the next stop, Jean?
Next we're going to Forbidden Planet. We've just been to bookmarks and we met a box of books.
Yeah, lovely.
I feel like a little like Eskimo. Of the bone plane.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
I love that. They're so looking so pretty.
Jean is being such a bad influence. I'm getting a Juliette Brillier, and Patricia A. McKillop, Alphabet of Thought, which is about someone in a library apparently.
What more could you need?
So this is what my bookshelves are going to look like now.
Like proper old school fantasy. Like I love them.
I mean, I think the answer is yes, because then we can read it together.
Okay, that would be quite nice actually to do a fantasy buddy read.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Had a bit of a detour to go and get some lunch in, what's this place called?
By Chloe.
By Chloe, which is in Covent Garden. So we've gone a little bit out of the way of our walk. We started about 10:30, I think, and it's like
I
gone
think it was
4
earlier
o'clock
than
now.
that. I think it was like 10:15.
Yeah, so we spent a long time in each bookshop, me and doing around, but we're just taking an opportunity while we're outside of the rain to film, because the rain is pretty heavy out
Yes.
there. So it's making it difficult to film the actual walking, but we are about to go back towards Charing Cross Road now and look in any amount of books and hopefully look at some of the antiquarian bookshops as well. And Cecil
Change
Court.
up a little bit.
Yeah.
I've got picked by this woman. Oh god, I'm like found all the weird fantasy bits. Just gonna bring these aside up here like a little sound.
This is like a fantasy tour of London.
Okay, this looks really funny. I just kind of love the cover. It looks like amazingly terrible.
I think we're about done.
Yeah.
Do you think we're about done, June?
Yeah.
We've having quite a lot of fun
I
down this
think-
little road because there's so many like really specialist bookshops. Like they're really interesting to come and look at. There's not really bookshops down here that you'd go and browse and buy loads of stuff from.
No.
But there's lots of very specific things. It's really cool. It's really
Like a
cool.
little art gallery almost.
Yeah, it's a really cool place to come and visit and to have a little look around. So we're quite wet and we're quite cold and we're quite tired, but we've had a really nice time. So I hope you've had a nice time watching us as well. This walk has taken us about, I want to say 6.5 hours. So, but we actually haven't travelled that far, so we wouldn't necessarily lot that amount of time if you were going to do this walk yourself.
Yeah, we've wandered in at least 6 to 7 bookshops. We've had tea and cake. We've had lunch.
We've been filming and just like wandering around.
Yeah, it was a nice day out.
It's nice to stay out in the rain. We powered through. This is realistic. This is what it's like in London
Yes.
most of the time. The nearest station from where we are now is probably Leicester Square station, which is back on Charing Cross Road. So it's quite easy. And as I said, you can check the map of where we've been if you'd like to follow along yourself. And we'll see you next time. Bye.